of, I don't have it pulled up. Hold on. GC. What's up, Stockfather? Good morning. If GC can get above this pre-market high of 5434.1, it's going to go. It's definitely got room. Definitely has room. Again, if you guys could double tap the screen, it'd be greatly appreciated. Everybody on the tube, hit that like button. Let's hopefully catch a banger today. Let's see. Live. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. We'll go over the watch list here in a little bit. Morning, be sharp. I'm going to try to start getting live earlier in the morning as well. As you guys can tell, I'm live like 15, 20 minutes early right now. Still a little early, but gold, if it can get above 5434.1, I think it's going to go. As far as ES and NQ, I mean, we're not near any key levels, which is, you know, not ideal for trading. So we'll see. Got that new indicator. If you guys see it, supply and demand, 30-minute orb, break of the orb, and then retest of orbs for buy signals and sell signals. So automatically plot supply and demand. As you can see, we had previous supply that was marked from over here. Came up and hit that supply zone here. Rejected, came down, rejected it here, went into the deeper zone over here, rejected down. Automatically plots our 30-minute orb. So 30-minute high, 30-minute low. Breakout is right there, highlighted with the blue candle, and then retest is right here, confirming to get long, and then boom, we go up into the next supply zone. So hopefully I can get that out to everybody by, I'd say, the end of the week, ideally, maybe early next week. As far as bookmap, it really depends on the subscription that you go with. And again, everybody on TikTok, if you guys could, make sure to hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Got 52 of you in here. Guarantee not all 52 of you are following. But as far as bookmap, get CME data and then Global Plus, and it's like $100 a month. I just put the link in the chat. Got a little bit of scalping action. Let's go. Let's get the Zoom put out real quick. But yeah, if you guys have not followed and have not subscribed yet, if you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon. I've been trading for 8 years, going on my 9th year. So started late 2017. Trade futures, trade options. I swing trade options, swing trade equities. Really wherever money is. So again, if you guys have not followed and you haven't subscribed, I have more experience than 99% of the people on both of these apps. So yeah, if you're looking for a place to learn, this place to be, for sure. Get the zoom out. Bet. What do you guys think of the indicator, though? Indicators, I should say. They look dope. Let's see. Give everybody like 5-10 more minutes, then we'll go over this watch list. Just gotta get this zoom out to everybody. I'm trading with me and G. So the only issue with having it, I'm gonna make it on TradingView as well. The only issue with the supply and demand indicator when it comes to TradingView, TradingView does not plot supply and demand how it should be. So the candles, you'll see like zones that I have plotted on Thinkorswim, you will not see on TradingView. Just for some reason, the candles, the way that they form on TradingView are very different than the way that they form on Thinkorswim. So sometimes it will have the same zones. A lot of the times it won't. Or sometimes it won't even plot when a zone should be valid. So I always say if you're going to be trading supply and demand, use Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim has the absolute best data, and it's free to have an account. Or I think maybe you need like It used to be you needed like 500 bucks in the account to have real-time data, but I don't think that's the case anymore. So, yeah. But it will be on TradingView. If you want to get updated when I drop it, just make sure that you are following my IG. And yeah, it's BrandonTrades. I'll post when it's up. How old am I? 27. Yeah, like I said, ideally it is for Thinkorswim, but it will be out on TradingView as well if you really prefer TradingView. Like I said, we'll go over the watch list here in a little bit. Want to give a little more time for people to join. Again, I am live a little earlier than expected. But again, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'm also live over on the tube. You should know what the tube is. I don't think I can say the whole word, but my tube is BrandonTrades, where you get a full screen view instead of the little crop view that we have here on TikTok. So again, if you guys want to tap into the tube, BrandonTrades, 125,000 subs, 1,500 videos teach you on how to trade for completely free. And again, I'm live over there right now as well. Just make sure you guys come tap in. I would only be interested in shorts today if NQ and ES broke below pre-market low. Or ideally down here. Maybe we could look for a short below here, but ideally here. What questions you guys got before market open? Like I said, feel free to ask any questions. Look for a bounce around 400. The only issue is I literally have no supply and demand. Our supply is all the way up here. This red box. Which again is automatically plotted with the indicator, which is fire. I am on Thinkorswim by Charles Schwab. Think or swim. Then if we can get above pre-market highs, I like longs as well. Favorite firm, take profit trader. If I had to go out of like the 4 that I've used and use, it would be take profit. TPT. Use code Brandon though if you get accounts with TPT. Get you 40% off, no activation fee. Apex, TPT, Tradeify, and Lucid. You can use code Brandon on all 4 of those firms. Those are the 4 that I use. And I'd say out of all of them, I mean, Apex did just drop the new rules. I haven't traded with the new accounts. But as far as the rules that I've traded with, I like TPT the most. Apex is 90% off right now, though, with the new rules. So if you guys need cheap accounts, Apex, use code Brandon. 90% off. Trading NQ futures. Got 110 of you in here in TikTok today. Again, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Follow, double tap the screen. It'd be greatly appreciated. And again, if you guys want a full screen view, head on over to my tube channel, BrandonTrades, where I'm also live right now. 125,000 subscribers, 1,500 videos teach you guys on how to trade for completely free. So again, my tube is BrandonTrades. I'm live over there as well. Come tap in. Yeah, you can't trade gold on Apex anymore, but NASDAQ ES is mainly what I trade. If you want to trade gold, you would have to go with something else like Lucid or Take Profit. I think Tradeify you can as well. But yeah, again, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, Apex, Lucid. Those are the 4 that I use. Those are the 4 that I'm affiliated with because those are actual firms that I trade with and I like. So code Brandon on all of them. You can get a 50K end of day drawdown for like 29 bucks. Yep. Exactly. What's up, Alexander? Good morning. GD is in here early. Let's see, participants, Gino, boom. What's up, Team Bo? Wait, GD, look at my screen. I got it figured out. This shit's fire, bro. Probably spent like more than half the weekend playing around with it. Honestly, Netflix doesn't look too bad either. Over 96.75. A little bit of individual action that we can get. Had news, bounced that 50% retracement based off the yearly, gapped up like 15 bucks or whatever it was. Not 15, I'm tripping. It's up like 20 from my entry, but yeah, nice little gap up. We're consolidating, kind of getting like an ascending triangle. So I think as far as an individual stock, 96.75 is or Netflix 96.75 is something I would watch for sure. Yeah, do the micros. Fun fact about prop firms is most people that get payouts are the ones that trade the micros, not the minis. A majority of people that trade minis blow their accounts. Fun fact. So I would stick with micros if I were you. It's bookmap, so it's order flow. I'm reading deeper into what's actually happening within the price action by using bookmap. Yep, smart. You can scale out more too when you trade micros. And again, less people blow accounts. Fun fact. And again, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to keep reminding you guys. Follow and subscribe if you are new. I went with the pro accounts personally. Again, use code Brandon though, all caps. BRANDON. Get you the best discount over there. If you were trading a funding 50K account, what would your... All right, so, I mean, when it comes to contract sizing, I get asked this question all the time. It depends on the scenario, right? Because if you're risking 50 points on MNQ, that's a lot different than risking 20 points on MNQ. So what is your confirmation and where is your invalidation? Are you adding early? Are you, planning to size in? Whatever it may be. So it really depends on the overall scenario. If you're risking more, then obviously you size less. If you're risking less, then you can size more. So it depends on the scenario, to be honest. How high probability is a trade too is another good one. My highest probabilities are supply and demand, right? So I'll typically go heavier as supply or demand. Or is it just like an intraday 5-minute setup, which is typically lower probability? Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to size less. So, like I said, it really depends. No, the order flow is telling you what's about to happen. If you can piece it together with where key levels are within the market, like say we go up to a supply zone and we see a shit ton of sellers. Well, guess what? That supply zone is valid. All we need is confirmation in the price action now. If we get that, boom. It's your birthday. Go buy. Nah, everybody's going to do this now. This is only for the birthday boy. I'm going to get him a free account for his birthday, but go buy an Apex 50K account. Should be like 20 bucks right now. If you use code Brandon with the 90% off. So go buy that account, use code Brandon. and then I'll send you $20. So essentially it's a free account. Now all of a sudden it's everybody's birthday. Made some bread off gold last night. Nice. Made 1,500 on 4 accounts last night. So my Apex accounts they're good today. You have a video on how to set up order flow. Yeah, if you type in BrandonTrades book map on the tube, I'll pop right up. Yes, sir. But yeah, send me the DM on IG, BrandonTrades, and I'll get you your money. Book maps, yeah, me. Sorry, I'm just answering some of my DMs as well. Try my best to answer all my DMs. If you guys ever have questions, you can always shoot me a DM. I try my best. All of them by myself. Did you see my video last night, GD? Did it make you laugh? It made me giggle. What's up? The one like me planning for market open today. Dude, we're still trading near no key levels. None. As far as an individual stock, though, I'm going to watch Netflix. Everybody in Team Bull. Get above 96.75. I think we could get some nice continuation. Remember, we never short just based off of news. We never short or long based off of news. CY, PH. We always watch the technicals. We wait for price to trade to key levels. We look for confirmation, and then we take it from there. That's the only time that we take positions. I would argue end of day is 100 times better, but sometimes prop firms don't have that what's the word? That choice. But even with the intraday, it's like don't size super fucking heavy, and then you won't have that issue with intraday drawdown. You know what I mean? So, like, obviously, yes, you'll lose some, but it wouldn't be enough to blow your account unless you're going super heavy and then just not trimming. Yep. Key levels, confirmation, and technicals. That's how we trade. I have a video. Ephraim. Is that how you say it? Yeah, Ephraim. I just posted it last night. It's on here, it's on my IG, it's on my YouTube. But yeah. Watch the video. It's like 60 seconds. Our supply on NQ is super high up. It's like way up here. By the way, this is my auto supply and demand indicator for everybody that just joined. Hopefully can drop it later this week. But automatically plots supply and demand for you, which is fire. I mean, right now we really are not near any key levels on ES or NQ. If we get above pre-market highs, then, you know, maybe I'll look for longs. If we get below pre-market lows, then maybe I'll look for shorts. But as of right now, there's not any major key levels. So well, all we have to do is, you know, wait, see if the market gives a high probability setup. If it does, cool, we take the trade. If not, oh well, we move on, we wait. We wait and stay patient. And again, if you guys are new, take 2 seconds, hit that follow button and be greatly appreciated. Everybody on the tube, hit that subscribe button. Everybody over here on TikTok, if you guys want a full screen view on your computer instead of this little cropped image that we have on TikTok, head on over to my tube, BrandonTrades. 125,000 subs, 1,500 videos teach you on how to trade for completely free. So again, go onto the tube, type in BrandonTrades. I'll pop right up and I'm live over there as well. We got 10 minutes. All right. Let's go over this watch list real quick, Team Bull. So if you guys are watching my screen, NQ, we have no good supply until way up here at 25345. So obviously the odds of hitting that today are very, very low. You know, get above pre-market highs at this 24739 area. I'll look for longs, take it back up into that overnight high up here. I'd say ideally if we're looking for shorts, get above or get below 24477. Again, pretty far away. Maybe we can use this low right here at 24592 for a potential short entry. But again, I'd prefer that lower point. And then as far as ES, same exact thing. No key levels. We're not near anything. Demand is like, I don't even think I plotted it because it's so far away. But again, supply is way up here. Get above pre-market highs at 6833. We could look for longs, ideally below 6768 for a short. But yeah, that's really it on ES and NQ. Not a whole lot. GC, we get above this overnight high at 5434. We can look for longs. Demand is down here at 5281.6 to 5275. And then I do like Netflix a lot if we get above 96.75. So Friday's high right here. And that is my watch list. Cool. Anyways. Yeah, 6-7. Just like, don't leave. That was cringe. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. That was not cool of me. Let's see. I did something different with the YouTube today. I scheduled it. So, I said it. Hopefully TikTok doesn't clap me for saying that. But I have the stream scheduled. So now, like, if you go to the live, it says, like, notify me. And you can hit notify me. So, like, go to my channel right now. And then you can see I have it planned out for the next 4 days to notify you. Good morning. The kids heard the 6-7. Let's crush it today. Yeah, gold is selling off pretty hard right now. See a lot of limit orders or those institution limits. I mean, some. It really depends. Like, if it's low liquidity, then, you know, it could be retail. But if it's, like, really large orders, then it's very clear that it's institutional. So, I'd argue that most of this is institutional. But, like, when we have, like, 4, 3, 2, you know, I could pop up right here, you know. But, like, 54, that's a different story. I don't know a whole lot of retail traders that are trading 54 NQ contracts. Maybe some of you guys might, but it ain't me. That's for sure. Definitely is not me. NQ. Damn, Tesla gap down pretty significantly. You see that those Mac Minis are on back hold for like 3 months? It's all because of that AI stuff. Let's get it. Yup. I mean, thankfully, I have a Mac. I've been doing a lot of stuff with AI these last few days, I would say. And my friend was like, you need to do it on a Mac. Yep, exactly. Because, like, I want to train the AI to do way more than just make indicators. But the issue that my friend was saying with AI is people have had it where the AI itself will, what's the word? Like, start taking your money pretty much. Like, if you have it linked to a bank card or, anything else, people can hack into the AI and then have it automatically like take money out of your account, and you wouldn't even know. So that's why you need the security and then a limit on the card that you give it. It's scary stuff for sure. But yeah, I had a pretty good conversation with my friend who's like really big on AI. That shit's gonna be big. I mean, it's already pretty big, but it's gonna get bigger. Again, if you guys could, everybody in the tube, we got like 120 of you in here and only 37 likes. So less than half of you guys, like a fourth of you guys have hit that like button. So again, if you guys could take 2 seconds, actually less than a fourth, take 2 seconds, hit that like button. I live trade on here every single day for completely free. All you guys got to do, hit that like button and join. That's it. And if you guys ever decide to get accounts, Apex, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, Lucid, make sure to use discount code Brandon. That's all I ask. But again, the streams are completely free to join. All you gotta do is like, all you gotta do is join. I do want to say as well, Apex is currently 90% off on the new accounts, a new website, all that cool stuff with Apex. So make sure to use code Brandon, all caps, BRANDON. It'll get you 90% off on Apex, and then 40% off Take Profit Trader with no activation fee. Tradeify, I think, is like 30% off, and then Lucid, I think, is 40% off as well. So market opens here in 3 minutes, and let's get it. Just got a new Apex account. You better have used code Brandon. Better have used code Brandon. All right, let's get these trade evades pulled up. Appreciate the follow. Let's get it. Let's crush it, Team Bull. What are you watching, GD? What was the number you said? On SPY? Repeat it one more time. Fire. Yeah. I just hate how we have not been trading near key levels. All right. So obviously want to give the market some time to settle. We did open right at 6,800 on SPX as well. Curious if we hold it. And then again, everybody, if you want to watch an individual, Netflix above 96.75. Look for a break and retest. But yeah, ideally want to give this market some time to settle. Don't want to get caught in any early volatility, but we'll say SPX 6,800 looks pretty good that we're holding currently. So we hold 6,800. I kind of expect us to make a move up. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens from here. What's up, Andrew? See, Netflix. Yeah, we're holding that 6,800 on SPX. Massive pump. We're at that pre-market high on NQ. See if we can break and hold it. Netflix. Damn, Netflix doesn't have the 0 DTs yet. That's whack. Very nice pump off the open, everybody. Like I said, if we held that 6,800, I expected us to make a move up, and that's currently what's happening. Lose 6,800 on SPX, will likely go lower. We are getting that break above pre-market high, though. So if we can hold some strength above this pre-market high on NQ and maybe pull back and retest it here in a little bit, I'd potentially be interested in longs. Again, if you guys could take 2 seconds, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated. Everybody on the TikTok, guarantee not all of you are following. Everybody in the tube can guarantee not all of you are subscribed. So if you haven't, double check, make sure you are. Follow, subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And again, everybody on TikTok, if you guys want a full screen view instead of the little cropped image that we have over here, head on over to my tube channel, BrandonTrades. 1,500 videos, 125,000 subs, I'm also live over there right now as well. Again, full screen view. Let's see if we can pull back on this NQ. Maybe chill up here for a couple candles and then pull back and retest that pre-market high. But we're just fucking nuking. Netflix is popping too. Want to look for this 5-minute candle close and then pull back into 96.75. Yeah, 247.40 on NQ is good level. Guess we should have ripped it off 6,800, huh? It would have been like a 40-point trade. I guess we could look for a reject at the gap fill too. On NQ, 24942. It's the level. Potentially see what happens. We're on NQ right now. That's what I'm watching. Ideally, with this NQ, we close bullish one more time and then we pull back to this 40. That's the ideal scenario. Do. Netflix is close to the level, it just hasn't tested it yet. Okay, now it's touching it. Let's watch this Netflix here, everybody. It's a little overextended from the moving averages, which isn't my favorite, but let's see if we get a reaction. I'm watching the 97 calls. I really like this retest on NQ if we get it. Netflix is looking like a no-go. Last place Netflix could hold is here. It's like VWAP 61.8 level. Again, if you guys could take 2 seconds, hit that follow button, double tap the screen. Everybody on the tube, hit that subscribe, hit that like, it'd be greatly appreciated. And again, if you guys are looking to get funded, Apex is currently 90% off if you use code Brandon on all new accounts, 90% off. If you don't like Apex, then we have Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, where you can use code Brandon as well. Again, all caps to get you funded. Apex, Tradeify, Lucid, Take Profit Trader. Explain what's happening. We're looking for a pullback right now. Multitasking, watching Netflix and NQ, but I don't think Netflix is going to confirm. So I think NQ is going to be our setup. Ugh. We do a PMI here in 4 minutes as well. I like it a lot. Bet you what's going to happen is it's going to hit it, but it's going to be right before news. You know what? I'm going to rip it too if that happens. $85 off, 90% off, pretty much the same thing. You're talking a few bucks. Come on, pull back for me. Pull it back. 2 minutes till news. Netflix is not going to confirm, so no trade there. Netflix setup is invalid, everybody, so we're not going to watch it. ES is still holding that pre-market high for this NQ pullback. So fingers crossed that we can get it. Got news here in 1 minute though. Less than a minute. Can we get the pullback? All right, here's our PMI. Right now. Come on, give us the pullback. Who am I to think that the market would pull back for us? We're almost at that gap entry on NQ. It's a really small gap. It's only like 40 points. Waiting to see if we can get a pullback. And then I'd be looking for longs. If we get a pullback. If not, and we go and we fill this gap, then I'll just watch for a reject at the gap fill. Pullback for us. Come on. I don't think we're going to get it, GD. Tesla's having a day. Mm-hmm. That Palantir actually looks pretty good. New high day on that NQ. Yeah, I say we watch the gap fills, and then we can look for potential shorts. New high day. You guys see that new demand zone formed? All right, so we have a new 30-minute demand potentially forming here. I don't know if you guys are watching my screen, but just plotted all of it for us. I know. I think you have to stop. Just a green. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah. Put it in the chat. Oh, bruh. Can't even send fucking pictures in my own chat. What is this shit? Admin restrictions. The hell? I'll DM it to you. There you go. Plotted that demand zone. And then I plotted the levels to watch your bounce too. The green lines going through. Those are like the ideal levels. Again, hopefully I can drop this indicator for you guys towards the end of the week, maybe over the weekend. I wanted to give it some time to actually see, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't talk. I wanted to give it some time to see how it actually works live in the market. Now, let's see if it actually did form a 30. I don't think it did. I think it's trying to form. What are you plotting off of? Let's see. Maybe it's an hour or 2 hour. Yeah, okay, based off 1 hour. I think a 2 hour. Yep, we know. We have the 1 hour. And then it's trying to plot off the 4 hour. I see. Okay, so the 4 hour might invalidate, but at least the 1 hour is there. Which is down here. Cool. What news did you say we have at 10? What news did you say we have at 10? Okay. Let's watch this pull back into the ADMA. Come on. Don't do this. Who might have think that we would pull back to the ADMA either? Should have done the 1/5. Again, if you guys are new, take 2 seconds, hit that follow button to be greatly appreciated. I live trade on here every single morning on TikTok and the Tube. So if you guys could, again, hit that follow button, tap in every single morning. I've been trading for 8 years, more than 99% of people on both of these apps. So again, if you guys want proper knowledge from someone who has experience in the market, make sure to hit that follow button. Join me every single morning for New York Market Open. Like I said, I'm live. I call my trades from start to finish, exactly when I'm watching in the market, and answer any questions as well. If we're not watching anything, I'll answer questions. So follow everybody on TikTok. If you guys want a full screen view, head on over to my Tube channel, BrandonTrades. 125,000 subs, 1,500 videos teach you guys on how to trade for completely free. So again, the Tube is BrandonTrades. See if we can hit this ADMA. Our 30-minute orb is getting ready to potentially plot at these levels. Issue is, if we hit this ADMA, it's getting a little close to news. Tell me about it. Put on the highest probability swing trade on IWM. Nope. Turn right around. Got news here in 3 minutes, everybody. Just not giving us that pullback to the ADMA. Palantir is doing its thing, GD. She booming. Not booming, but dollar move. Come on, give us ADMA. I doubt that we're going to get it. You'll probably get the gap fill. If you did. First day here, welcome to the stream. No, just trade fundeds like actual accounts. That's why a lot of people get denied payouts, because they don't follow the rules. It's not like just because it's a funded, you become a degenerate. You trade it like it's your own capital. News is about to drop. Just want to see if we can hit the ADMA and get a reaction. Okay, we're getting pretty close. We're hitting it. Yeah, I want to try it. Let's see if we can go into a new high day based off of this. Nice. Up about 20 points here, everybody. See if we can get more. There we go. 30 points if you guys want to trim. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and take a trim up here, everybody. See if we get high day. Stop losses break even. Break even on this trade. Set another trim right under high day. The ask hit my trim. Come on, get your ass up there, foo. Come on. Come on. My ask, or the ask is right on my trim. Stop losses break even. Unbelievable. I had my trim at 95.50 and the ask hit 95.50 or 95.25. See if we can get it. But absolutely, you guys should have trimmed up there. That was a 50-point trade from our entry. Yes, is that a new high day? Let's see if we can get more. Come on. Give it to us. Bet you it'll hit my break even and then go. But ES is above this high day, so I want to see if we can really start to push. Do have a lot of sellers up here at this 900 level, so they might be a little hesitant about it. Bro, the fucking ask hit my trim, but it didn't take it. Come on. Come on. ES is nuking. Come on, new high day. Come on. Come on. The ask is at my trim again. Come on, you can do. There we go. All right. Boom. New high day on NQ, everybody. That's a 60-point trade right here. Put your stops in profits on this trade. No reason that this should go red. No reason. Did you guys make money on that trade? Give me a W in the chat if you did. Said we were watching that ADMA. Let's see if we can get more again. Stops are 10 points in profit now. Come on. How many of you guys made money on that trade? I think I was pretty straightforward about it. That it? Nobody else? I ain't calling trades anymore. Fuck you guys. It's like, let's see if we can get more. Fire. 60-point trade from the entry. We could go for, if we crack like this 910, potentially 940, that's where next set of sellers. $10 points in profit right now. Or, yeah, stop. 10 points in profit. Call one with confluence. The fuck do you think I just traded? You think I just said, hey, I'm going to go long with no confluence? It had confluence. It had the orders there. Everything made sense for that trade. Look at this. Pull back into the ADMA. That was the level that we were watching. Where is this, 800? Look at all these orders right here on NQ. Right into the ADMA. Look at all these orders at 800. That's confluence. That's the area that we were looking for the pullback. We came down. Buyers, large buyers. Boom. Risk reward made sense. We took it into a new high day. What'd you say? What'd you say? For what? Oh. Let's see if we can get this gap fill on NQ now, everybody. Up at 942, so I'll put a trim, my final trim at like 9. What did I say? 42. Put it at like 932 for my final trim. 10 points before the gap fill. Yes, I think it's about to fill the gap. And then I'm going to move my stop up a little more. Like 20 points in profit for my final stop. If you guys got them too, make sure to hashtag post your gains and at me and GD. Be greatly appreciated. At me and GD and hashtag post your gains. New high day. Let's see if we can get more. We are currently up 70 points, almost 80 points. 10 more points until the final trim, everybody. See if we can get it. Hopefully I'm not being greedy, but I want to try to get as close to this gap fill as possible. ES is at the gap fill. So I'd say if we fall back down below 900, I'll cut the runners, but I want to see if we can get this 932, which is the gap fill, which will give us a 90-point trade. Oh, let's see. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Come on. 10 more points. 10 more points. Come on. We're getting a lot of rejection up here, so I have my finger on the sell if we lose this 900. Again, we are at the ES gap fill, so could potentially reject. I was just hoping to get that in Q1. If you guys want to fully exit, we are up about like 74 points here. Put my stop at 92. Guaranteed 50 points profit. Come on, you can do it. Again, make sure you guys hashtag post your gains at me and GD. It'd be greatly appreciated. Or if you don't hashtag post your gains, at least say in the chat how much money you guys made. Come on, 8 more points. Come on. You're almost at it. You're almost at it. Come on. 2 more points. There we go. All right, I'm all out, everybody. Good shit. All out going into the gap fill. Beautiful trade. Beautiful. Actually, you know what? Do both. Post your gains. How much you guys make? Let me know in the chat. 250. I'm going to give out some Apex accounts today, too. I'm going to pick some people. 250. Who else? 119. 700. 100. 214. 1700. 600. 450. Still in this bitch. Good shit. 300 times 10. 1850. 260 times 10. Yes. It turned blue because it broke the opening range. And then we got the buy signal right above that opening range. And now we filled the gap. 200. Who else? Anybody else want to type it? GD made $1 million. Let's go. It's a good way to start a Monday. We had one person that put hashtag post your gains. Good shit, though. It's going to be a one and done kind of day for me. It's my own custom indicator. I'm going to pull up the YouTube here in a second, everybody. I haven't pulled it up yet. But it's my own custom indicators that I made. It plots supply and demand, 30-minute orb, break, retest, all that good stuff. Let's see how you guys doing on YouTube. YouTube, we make money, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 49, 220, 1200, 800, 714, 250, 300, 150, 400. That was the pullback. Pullback to the ADMA was it. Pullback to the ADMA was it. You post yours in the Discord. Let's go. And again, the whole reason we took that pullback to the ADMA, and then there was orders on the bookmap order flow. So, yeah. I better see more hashtag post your gains if you guys want some free accounts. Again, post them up. It's your chance to win a free account. Hashtag post your gains. It's a beautiful trade. We could potentially reject here. It's that gap fill on NQ. Ava, are you in Team Bull? Find the hashtag post your gains section and then tag me and GD. Curious to see if we get above. Anybody got questions while we're chilling now? One beautiful trade for 90 points, almost 100 points. Where is this? Yeah, 90 points, literally. If you held it a little bit more, you got 100 points, but I got 90 points out of it. Been on tilt for 2 weeks. What's happening? What do I mean by trim? So if you have, let's say you buy 10 MNQ, right? We don't want to sell everything at once. We want to scale out of our position. So we want to trim, right? So maybe you sell 5 out of 10. And then on your next trim, you sell 2 or 3 out of your remaining 5. And then at your final trim, you sell the rest. So that's what trimming is. You slowly scale out. That way you can catch more and more profit if it continues to move in your favor. What is ADMA? I don't know. I don't use ADMA. I know it's a moving average, but how much did I make? 2,300. A little over 2,300. And then I have my accounts from yesterday too that I made 1,500. So it's been a, let's see if I can add all this up. Around probably like 8K combined from yesterday and today, or last night and today. What is the group chat? So if you want to join the group, go hit me up on IG, BrandonTrades. And if you guys ever have questions, you can always feel free to message me on IG. I answer all of them. But BrandonTrades on IG. I don't know if I can say the name or if TikTok will clap me, but yeah, BrandonTrades over there. The tube is BrandonTrades as well. I'm live there, where you can get a full screen view, not the little cropped image that we have here. 1,500 videos, 125,000 subs. So yeah, if you want to tap into the tube, BrandonTrades, live over there every single day as well. I go live every single day for New York. Asia is twice a week, typically Tuesday and Thursday. I will not be live for Asia tomorrow. I'm going to get a tattoo and I'm literally going to be there all day. And by the time I get home, that's the last thing I'm going to want to do after having my arm grinded for 8 hours is you know, hop on and trade. So maybe Thursday, but or Wednesday. I don't know. Wednesday, Thursday, but yeah, Asia twice a week, New York every single day. I'm on. Team Bull, you guys got any questions while we're chilling? Ask me a question, GD. $5 million doll hairs. Huh? It'll be one trade worthy for a price. Like the trade that we just took would have paid for it, plus more. Rip off. You're you're a rip off, dude. Let me go to your cabin. I want to go. Bet. Bro, that place looks fucking dope. I will I will learn how to fish again with you. No, I'm live on my tube channel as well. I can't say the whole name, but you should know what the tube is. BrandonTrades. Let me know. I'm actually down to come out. It's like a good place to disconnect, it feels like. Yeah, it's fire. Who's the eval with? Skrill. Speaking of evals, again, if you guys need cheap evals right now, Apex 90% off if you use code Brandon, all caps. Brandon, all caps. Get you 90% off on Apex. That trade was very straightforward, too. ADMA pullback with order flow. Yeah, Apex you can pass in one day. Yep. Yep. What other questions you guys got? TikTok, Tube, preguntas. Más preguntas. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más rápido? It's hitting it, it's reclaiming the orb, and it's giving the buy signal too. Curious to see if it pushes. It's part of my new indicator that I made. Just made 705 seconds. Good shit. It will only give the buy signal if we reclaim the orb. If it closes below the orb, then the buy signals then become invalid. And it won't plot anymore. Let's see. Held that orb again with the ADMA, and it gave the buy signal. So let's see if it pushes. Curious to see how this indicator plays out. Theoretically, all right, our entry would have been around 913, 914. So let's see if this setup fails or if it pushes. Just hard when we have this gap fill on NQ right above it. So that'd be a little 50-50. No. As far as the indicators, what you guys see so far, do you guys have any like feedback on it? Like I said, it automatically plots our supply and demand, which is super dope. Which is this green rectangle down here. It looks like it plotted a few of them. It'll mark the ideal bounces within the demand. So like here, where this line is, that would be an ideal bounce. Here would be an ideal bounce, and here would be an ideal bounce as well. So yeah, we have our supply and demand indicator. You can see we have another one plotted up here. These have been broken, so as soon as price trades through it or even wicks through it, it then automatically deletes off the chart. And then we also have our 30-minute orb, which it'll plot the high and low the first 30 minutes. And then once we start to break and retest, the blue candle is the one that breaks. When it starts to break and retest, it could or will start showing buy signals as long as we hold this. And then vice versa, you know, if it was looking for shorts, like over here. You know, we break below, sell signal, and then it went down. Same thing over here, broke above, there's your blue candle, here's your buy, here's your buy, here's your buy, boom. And then supply, boom, supply, boom, supply, boom. You only get consistency when you get funded on Apex. Yeah, I look for the retest on the 5-minute time frame. Now with the retest and the buy signals, you also have to understand what is happening from a higher time frame perspective, right? Because if we're getting buy signals going into a supply zone from the 30-minute orb, it's very what's the word I'm looking for? Common sense would say, hey, you know, let's not go long, you know? Or right now we are rejecting the gap fill on NQ and we are getting the buy signals, but common sense to me, it's kind of like 50-50. Are we going to get above this gap fill or are we going to reject it and come down? So if I took that, it would be significantly lower size. You know what I mean? But I mean, what do you guys think? Does it look good? Do you have any feedback? Because obviously I want to make this indicator look as dope as possible before I drop it. Trading View, I know you don't like it, but yeah, I'll put it on there. I'll put it on Trading View. Like I said, your supply and demand zones just probably won't be correct. I would be interested if we came back and tested this demand zone that we had plotted. Yeah. Again, make sure you guys are following, because if you want to know when this drops, obviously I'll post about it. But nobody does not, or nobody has a supply and demand indicator that plots exactly like this. A lot of the supply and demand indicators, I can make it show profit targets. I'd have to play around with it. The buy and sell signals have been very hard as well, so that might take a little more time. But what was I about to say? Yeah, a lot of people have supply and demand indicators, but none of them plot it like this. The way that I plot supply and demand, it's very, very different than the average person. So this one, especially being on Thinkorswim, is nobody has it. But like I said, if you were going to short, it was at the close of this 5-minute candle, this green one right here, because this is where we rejected the gap fill on NQ. So you would have went short around like 31. You would have risked, probably 51, so like 20 points, and then you'd be up 50 points. Gotta get on Thinkorswim then if you want the right zones. Like I said, it's kind of like 50-50 when you chart on TradingView. We all just chilling in Team Bull now. Everybody vibing. Yeah. I had a feeling we were going to start rejecting off that gap. And again, if you guys are looking to get funded, Apex, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, and Lucid, make sure to use code Brandon. Apex currently 90% off if you use code Brandon. Take Profit Trader, 40% off. No activation fee. Lucid, I don't know what it is. I think 30, 40% off. Tradeify, 30% off. So again, if you guys need accounts, make sure to use code Brandon. All you got to do, join the live streams, trade with me, and if you decide to get accounts, use my code. That's it. But other than that, it's free to join. It was off that 8 EMA. See if we can come down to demand. Faux show. Yep, the green box down here, yeah. It's a demand zone, and it was plotted. I know for sure we have a 1 hour right here. Ideally, the open would be the best. I'm not a big fan of that upper wick, so I still have to play around with that. And then 2 hour. We're kind of flirting with plotting this 2 hour right now. Candle's got to close a little more full for it to plot, so we'll know in about, 30 minutes? And then, let's see, the 4 hour. It's going back and forth with the 4 hour as well, depending on how we close. So for sure we have the 1 hour, but the higher probability zone on the 1 hour is going to be the open of that body. So I think I might also add like a text to say like candle open and candle upper wick. But yeah. It's a good stream today, everybody. Fire stream, actually. Yeah, this is NQ right now. We already took a trade. We took the trade here. Caught that gap. Boom. Boom. Made 32.52. Let's go. Good shit, Skrilla B. Yeah, I mean, shorting off of that level was not a bad idea at all. Like, if I didn't get that first trade on NQ, I probably would have tried the shorts up here, to be honest. But I didn't have a reason to after getting out for a massive win. I think I'm gonna go buy a sauna today. Request a payout and go buy a sauna. Sounds like a pretty good Monday to me. It's all right. Even if you only did one account, I mean, it's profit, you know? NQ, ES, GC, really wherever setups are, to be honest, I'll trade it. Good shit, Skrilla B. I'm watching GC. No, as far as the winners, I only pick out a Team Bull. The people that post their games, like a picture of it. Let's see, Discord. Mr. GD is watching these longs. Back up above that orb. Again, if you guys haven't, hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Everybody in the TikTok, if you guys want a full screen view, head on over to my tube channel, BrandonTrades. Live over there right now. Full screen view. 125,000 subscribers, or 126,000 now. 1,500 videos teach you on how to trade for free. I mean, it's common sense to, head on over to the tube, unless you don't want to learn. I mean, that'd be the only reason not to. It's back up above that 30-minute orb too. It's looking good. Any other questions while we're chilling, everybody? We went long off of this ADMA when we came down into it, and then we started to get bought back up. That's where we went long. But GD took some longs up here. I'm one and done today. Technically, I guess, if you count last night. One last night, one this morning, 2 trades. I'm not. Like I said, the orb was kind of 50-50 because you have to look at the higher time frame perspective that we filled the gap on NQ, which was from here to here. And typically we reject gaps, right? So that orb was 50-50. But it did break below it. It's not going to give it any more buy signals because we already broke below and started close below. Made it to the tube. Better hit that subscribe button too. What do you classify as super scalping? I've never heard of such a thing, but, that's the first. What is super scalping? It might, I don't know. I've never looked into that, Rebel. Some firms have rules that you have to be in for like, I don't even remember the rule. I think like 10, 30 seconds, but over that, I mean, you're fine. You're getting a new high day, buddy. Everyone SPY or NQ? Oh shit, never mind. you're still going to get a new high today. Again, if you guys are looking to get funded, Apex, Tradeify, TPT, Lucid. Make sure you guys use code Brandon, all caps. And then GD just got a winner too. We got a really good exit on that NQ when we finally sold. I got pee really bad. Stick around for like 15 more minutes. Then gonna go hit a monster chest workout. If you guys aren't following the IG yet either, BrandonTrades, go do that. Yeah, if you pass the account today, you should get an email by like Asia Open or like an hour after Asia Open today. I think ES was still holding that 30-minute orb, yeah? No. Give that boy new high day. Good shit, buddy. Nice trade. I think he's talking about getting the email that he passed his account, which doesn't happen right at the end of the day. It's usually the open of the next session you'll get it. That's how we fucking do it. It was a slow week last week, but it's a really good way to start this week. Stick around for 10 more minutes if you guys got questions. 10 more minutes. What y'all got? Why are you charging for everything? I live trade on TikTok every morning for completely free. I live trade on YouTube every single morning for completely free. If you want to join my Discord, you can, but I'm on here every single day for free. If you want me to mentor you because you're bringing that up, obviously I'm not going to mentor you for free. If you want to watch my YouTube videos, which are free, you can. But if you want an in-depth mentorship, I'm not going to take time out of my day for no money. So, there's your answer. Can't say I charge for everything, but I'm live trading on here, giving signals for completely free. I'm doing it on YouTube for completely free. Take the trades, make money with me. And then also the videos on YouTube. That's it. What's in the Discord? So there is a slight delay on TikTok, slight delay here on YouTube. So you'll get real-time live data through the Zoom. And then whenever, I teach a class or whatever, that is also in the Discord within the Zoom, and you get access to other traders as well. As far as mentorship, it really depends on what you need. How many one-on-one classes do you need? Because if you need more one-on-ones, then the mentorship is going to cost more. If you need less one-on-ones, then, obviously it's going to cost less. Or if you don't need any one-on-ones, then it's going to cost less. So it depends. Do you just want the group classes? Do you want group classes plus one-on-ones? Do you want lifetime trading with me? So it all depends. Any trade so far? Yes. So we caught a 90-point trade on NQ today. It went a little over 100, but I got out at just about 90 points. What is your trading platform and your charting platform? So I use Thinkorswim for charting. I feel like that has the best data. I use Bookmap for order flow, and then I execute on Tradeovate when I trade futures, and then execute through Thinkorswim when I trade options. Do I ever trade just equity? Yes. It depends. Like, it would have to be a swing trade, though. And it would have to be on, like, a low cap stock where I don't really want to do the options.
My stop is at break even.
Been trading since late 2017. So, been in this game for a while. Nice trade, GD. Yes, sir. I think I'm going to hop off too, Team Bull. Beautiful trade, 90 points. Can't ask for a better Monday. But, yeah, let's do it again tomorrow, Team Bull. Everybody have a good day. If you guys haven't, make sure to hashtag post your gains. And let's do it then. Peace out, squad. Peace. YouTube, peace out. Talk to you guys tomorrow.